Hey fans, Hogsferatu's here, and he's got some good news for you. Walking Dead came back Friday. Is that Sunday? It came back Sunday. Did you see it? If you didn't, you better go get it. Now this is on after the aftermath of Shane. He just went nuts, and he broke down the barn and the innocent slaughtering of those monsters. But anyways, this is starting out good already. It was kind of boring. They were just at the farmhouse, and they were talking, and they were saying, "You know Sophia was in that barn. You knew it all along. Why didn't you tell us?" So everybody's mad at Herschel. And then Herschel took off, and he went to town, and they couldn't find him. They were like, "Where's Herschel?" So they finally find him. He's at a bar, drinking his sorrows away, because now he's come to terms that these weren't sick people, that they were zombies, and they were out for flesh. But anyways, before this happened, Lori was driving in her car. I don't know what Lori was doing. She just took off for some reason. Hogs couldn't really pay attention because he had Minion next to him talking to his girlfriend or whatever on webcam, so I had to listen to them yabber back and forth. So Hog's like, "Shut up, Minion. Shut up, Minion." So Minion put headphones on, so silence. But, so she's driving down the road. I don't know what she's doing. All of a sudden, this zombie walks on the street. So instead of hitting it, she freaks out and she spins her car, flips over. Now she's in a ditch. Like a bozo, where she belongs because Hog's sick of it. But anyways, back at the bar, we got Glenn. Glenn and Rick went to find Herschel. They finally found him and they're talking some sense into him. And then two guys show up. And they're like, "We need help. Can you help us? Can we come back to your farm? We got people who are hurt. They need help. So can we come back to your farm?" And Rick's saying, "We don't have a farm." He's trying to be nice about it. And then this fat guy's like, "I'll shoot you. I'll kill y'all." And then the guy's like, "There's no need for violence." And they're talking about how Nebraska, and they find out that there's no safe haven in this world. So all of a sudden, these guys got to pull a gun out, and Rick just blows them away, fans. Hogs just gasped. He was like, "Rick, why'd you do that?" But anyways, finally, Rick's got some balls, finally showing who's the leader. He kills these poor men. He kills them in cold blood. In cold blood. The Hogs couldn't believe it. And then they show the scenes for next week. And Rick, Herschel, and Glenn are in the bar, and there's a bunch of people outside saying, "Where are our friends? We're looking for our friends. They're not going to hurt you." So Hogs think there's going to be a good shootout, like Old West style. Like in the West. With Wyatt Earp and Billy the Kid and Alamo. It's going to be a good shootout, fans. So you better watch that next week. It's going to be good. And that's about it for me. Oh, they also had Talking Dead. I was sick of Chris Hardwick, but they brought Dave Navarro on, and he actually knew what he was talking about. I was perplexed by that. He was like, "This monkey man who plays guitar for this horrible band named Jane's Addiction," because they actually trash. He actually knew what he was talking about. I think he's one of the writers for The Walking Dead, because he was smarter than the guy who was sitting next to him, Greg Mazzara, I think his name was, and he's a writer for the show. He didn't even have any idea what he was doing. But that's what good for the Hogs. Hogs, Minion was going to come back. I'm waiting for Minion. He's a lazy bum because his girlfriend broke up with him. And now he's got another one. And Minion's just worrying, "Oh, this one don't like me." Hogs tried to tell Minion, "Live your life, be happy, do Hog videos for the fans." Because I hope the fans appreciate what the Hog's doing for them. Hogs is taking time out of his day to do these reviews. But we're going to get a review for Darkness too. Get going for that. Have a good night, fans. Rah! Hogs got review!